Hey there, this is Katherine Cartwright. Welcome. I am sharing a new product from Stamps of Life. These are the large Christmas stamp phrases. So these are sentiment dies. There are some word dies as well as some foil cardstock. So let me open this up. There is the word Merry and a shadow and another shadow, and then Christmas, same thing, and then this cute sentiment strip that will cut out different sizes that you can use with these coordinating stamps. Okay, so let me open this package up. You're going to get two stamp sets. One is Merry and then Christmas. So have yourself a Merry Little, a Merry. It's beginning to look a lot like. So you can pair all of these things together. Ho, 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 Merry and Bright. I mean, there are a bunch of different sentiments that you can pair together. There's a set of adhesive sheets and then also some foil cardstock. So there is red, and then there also is a set of green foil cardstock, which is great color and quality. Okay, so let's jump in here. I'm going to make a quick card, and then I'll show you some samples at the end. Now, one thing I did not do on camera, which I guess I didn't hit the button when I was recording after I was filmed this and put this together, I realized I did not stamp the Merry and Christmas on camera. So you're going to see them appear. I used some of the Stamps of Life ink, and you'll see that in a second. And so I'm using some patterned paper here that I've trimmed down. This is going to be an A2 sized card, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I'm going to put a little strip of green cardstock on here just to kind of tie this together. And then I can work on my word die and the phrases. But these are, this is a perfect set for all of your Christmas cards, your holiday cards, gift tags, a lot of things you can do. I love these kind of things that have strips with them. And so you can pair this nice large word with the smaller sentiment strips, and then they look really, really good. Okay, so here are the words that I mentioned that I stamped off camera. I apologize. And then here they are. I have used one of the dies to cut this out. So I've got Merry Christmas. And I used red and green to make it very festive, I hope. And then, so you could just cut this and put it directly on the card if you wanted to without the shadow. I'm going to add a shadow of foil cardstock. I'm just trying to decide exactly where I want to put everything on here. And then I will get to cutting some of this foil cardstock. And I'm going to run this through my machine. I'm just trying to get the right die on there that's going to coordinate with the correct word, because I want to do opposite. So I'm going to do Merry with some red cardstock and Christmas with green cardstock to make it kind of offset each other and have a little pop of contrast. And so now that I have those die cut, I can glue those down, and then I'm going to add them onto this card. But stay to the end. I've got some samples. I don't know if I mentioned that. So Craft Day is coming up soon, and Stamps of Life has a bunch of products. So I'll have them all linked in the description if you're interested, if you want to check them out. And then I'm going to have several videos that I made as well. So be sure and check back if you're interested. There's a lot of fun things coming for Christmas and beyond. Okay? So now I have those ready to go. They look so pretty, and I can look at my sentiments here. Like I say, you've got a nice, 4x6 stamp set. I have die cut some of these strips. So what I'm going to do is, with this dies, I'm going to cut a bunch of strips in different colors, and then I can just easily have them ready to stamp whatever I need on there. So that is really, really nice. So let me find, trying to find a block here. I'm going to go and adhere this on, and then I'm going to use my ink to stamp down the sentiment strip, and then I can add this to my card. All right, so this is the first time. I'm just going to stamp that off, and I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to use licorice on this one just because I really want it to pop off. I thought about using a color, but I decided to go with black, so it would really stand against that pattern paper. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. All right. So again, you can completely customize this however you want. And I've got some twine here. That twine is from the tags. There's a Christmas tag set coming as well. and there is a bunch of twine in there, and I use that on several projects. I think I used it all up. It's very, very pretty and nice and thick. So I like that about the twine. All right, so let me add a little foam here. I decided I was going to pop this up. Sometimes I let my cards be flat, and sometimes I add some dimension to them. And so I'm going to tie a little bit of twine on here first before I finish this off. And again, I'm just going to trim this down, and then I can tie a little knot or a bow on here. But I think these little sentiments would be great for Christmas tags. Okay. All right. So let me tie this down and line this up. And then I'm going to tie a little bow, and then I can trim up the tails on here. So I know it's July. It is very, very hot where I am. We are right in the heart of summer. It is the dog days of summer for sure. Really, really hot. You know, it's beautiful outside, but nobody wants to go outside because it's too hot, which really stinks. But that's just the way it is where I live. But I hope in your area, maybe you're in a cold climate and this is your season where you actually can get outside and enjoy it, your short summer. So I hope, even though we're talking about Christmas, that you're having a good summer as well. And I always think it's fun to try and make a few Christmas cards in July. I know that a lot of people start doing that in July, working on their Christmas cards, because all of a sudden you turn around and it is December and you are not prepared at all. So I know there are people out there who are very organized and make so many Christmas cards, you know, per month, and then especially in July kind of kick off their card making. So this set would be a great one to help you get started making those cards. All right, so I've got my Merry Christmas on here, and I'm going to put "and a Happy New Year." I just need to pop that up a tiny bit so it fits on there just so. All right, so now I can finish off this card. You can see how cute it is with that beautiful foil cardstock. And my twine was fairly thick. Like I mentioned, it's a pretty thick one that they included in the tags. And so I am just going to pop this up on foam to make sure that I have a good adhesion and that my twine does not get in the way. All right. So really quick and easy, just using some pattern paper and these cute sentiment strips and word dies. And again, you get the word dies, so you can use just the word die as well. But here's some samples I made. Some of them I stamped onto paper. Some of them are die cut. So you have a lot of ability to customize this exactly how you want. But be sure and check the description. I'll have all the links. Happy Craft Day, and thanks so much for watching.